A message from the management. Eating and drinking while viewing these videos is not advised. Please be aware you do so at your own risk. Hi guys, welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. I found this one, it's Lardy getting ready for an interview. I don't think I've done it, but you know the drill, and it's alive with chat. I love them. I love seeing what everyone's saying or what she gets angry at. Anyway, shall we jump in?
Hey everyone, happy Friday. Hey there. Thanks for joining. I don't like this. Does this sound better? No.
How long have you had that Blue Yeti mic and you still don't know how to use it?
Does this sound better? I think that one. Does this sound better? We'll try this one for a little while. Okay. How is...
There are different settings depending on how many people are speaking into the microphone, you fuckwit. Did you bother to read the instructions? No.
Everyone. Hey there, Devin. How are you? So I have my makeup.
Fucking hell, can you not do that before you go live? Whatever it is down there, cough the fucker up.
And I'm just going to start. It's 2:47. My interview is at 5. Just putting on some of this Glow Primer Stick by e.l.f. and it's nice and cooling. And I feel like it fills in the pores. So, so many things going through my mind right now. I don't know. Half of them I can't even talk about, like politics and stuff like that.
Nobody's interested in your view on politics.
No, I can't say what the interview is for, unfortunately. Oh, thank you. It's not the kind of job that you're thinking about, so I can't get into detail, but I don't need any luck because I will definitely get the job. I'm only putting on makeup for myself. This is not a job that I have anything to offer.
But that's the thing, you have nothing to offer to any job. Unless it's sitting down at reception, talking about yourself and getting free things. That's about all you're qualified for.
It's temporary.
Is that when she was signing people up to vote? When was this? I'll find the date after.
And
I can do it now.
They said to dress casual.
September the 12th, 2020.
You don't even need a resume. So it's nothing to really get into. We're just going to just chat about other things going on. Let's see. Hey, Tay-Tay. How are you? I think I'm going to start with this e.l.f.
What, no wrench, Tay-Tay? Where's your wrench? I might put them back up again, just for a laugh. Well, you heard the Christmas one, didn't you? I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. That's our annual Christmas song. But I did a song about Tay-Tay and her wrench. Let me know down below if you want me to re-upload Tay-Tay's wrench song.
Duo Pan highlighter. So what I want to start out with is saying how I'm on keto. I forget when I started. It was something I was thinking about, and it was something that just clicked. And hi, Clinique. And when it clicked, it was the type of thing where I was like, wow, why didn't I do this sooner? And then, of course, everybody, I've been getting, all the advice from people who have been on it and such saying, you need to track what you're eating and blah, blah, blah. No, you don't.
No, you don't. What was that thing the clip I kept about Lizzie? Wrong! No! Do your research! Yeah, when you dismiss things totally out of hand and shout at people, that's usually when you fuck up and get everything wrong. So keto was a great success for you, wasn't it, Lardy? Because you didn't do it right and you gave up, like you do with everything.
Or at least I don't, because I am not eating anything that isn't whole foods. So I eat one meal a day.
Yeah, of course you do.
No snacking.
Who
If I do
believes
snack,
that?
it's either
See? I eat one meal a day, no snacking. But if I do snack,
vegetables or some like berries or
a lump of cheese.
almonds. I hate that my CPAP line is still there, which means I can never get a job working in the morning.
Why not?
So
just because you've got a line on your face doesn't mean you can't work.
For mostly health reasons, this is why I've decided to do this diet. Health reasons and that I didn't want a restrictive diet, okay?
It is
I didn't want to count
restrictive.
calories and I don't want to count carbs.
The fact that you can't eat carbs is kind of restrictive, don't you think? You're such a fuckwit.
And if you eat, do you guys like the sound? This is a new mic, and it's not the same Blue Yeti that I'm used to.
They're all the fucking same, you dumbass. A Blue Yeti's a Blue Yeti's a Blue Yeti.
How about that? Is that better? Let me know. So it's not restrictive. I don't have to count carbs. Why? Because I don't eat anything that and the lighting's really bad. The lighting's really bad. I don't have to count. I don't eat anything that isn't like a whole food. So I eat chicken.
I don't have to count anything that is not. Vegetables are a whole food. That some of them have high carbs. Nuts are a whole food. Some of them are high in carbs. You have to know what you're eating. And if you do decide to indulge in the things that have got more carbs in than others, then you need to count.
Chicken, although I haven't had chicken since I've started. But chicken, fish, if I want, it's a little bit better. Chicken, fish, bacon, cheese, avocados, What else?
Why do you put lip gloss on just to take it off?
I do have some cottage cheese with the pineapple, which is probably not the greatest, but that's
No.
okay. What else? Almonds, fruit, and vegetables. Like, so I don't need to.
Fruit. Fruit? As in what fruit? You can't just eat any old fruit.
I just have the list of what I can eat and I know what I can't eat. So some people are writing with their experiences and saying, you know, that they weren't losing weight or whatever. No, see, the thing is, okay, so for some reason, I just lost my appetite. And
Yeah,
naturally,
right.
I'm the kind of person that doesn't eat breakfast or lunch. Okay, this is my whole theory. And now it's obviously it's coming as this is the thing to do. You know how we've been taught, always eat breakfast. You need to eat breakfast. Maybe if you're a child, yes, but
Why is it doing that?
I have never. Wait, I want to find a blush.
To answer you, Newtown Girl 66. At the beginning, yes, it is hard not snacking, but once you get into the swing of it and you're eating enough fat, the fat keeps you full and you don't even think about food.
I've never been a breakfast person, and oh, did I throw it away?
Probably.
Probably. I throw things away all the time. That's why I don't have a lot. Oh, I'll try this. I'll use this one.
Can you get a bag?
So what I do is I wake up.
Is anybody else fucking sick of her rummaging around in a plastic tub?
And I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry till 6 or 7. And I've just been listening to my body, okay? So
stop eating!
Naturally, my body has been craving green onion, which is keto friendly, obviously, because it's a vegetable, like a low vegetable. And also, when you do keto, you get less hungry. But what spurred me was, yes, Irma, I did. I wrote back, and they fit you perfectly. I'm so happy. And I thought that was so funny. I get a clap and a spin. You know me so well. I thought that was awesome. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. Wear them in the best of health. I mean, you can see already that I've lost weight. Like, I can see,
Really?
I can tell. My neck is like, hello. Oh, hello, jawline. You're coming back. So, okay, I've been watching a few doctors on YouTube. One of them is Dr. Berg, and I haven't watched all of his videos, but I basically got the list of what you can eat and what you can't eat, or what you can eat. You know, it's more what you can eat. So I made a list, and then another doctor, well, actually both were talking about water and how, especially Dr. Berg, that, you know, we've always been pushed to drink so much water because the body is made up of water, and it turns out it's not. Those are electrolytes and fluid. And
what fluid?
I have always I've always listened to my body, just like I listened to my intuition about this election and about things going on. That's how I know. That's how I make decisions. I listen to my intuition. And my body, I don't drink a lot of water. I drink when I'm thirsty. There's no such thing, as we've been taught, as hunger and thirst. You get mixed up. That's a bunch of bull. You don't need to eat breakfast first thing in the morning.
Have you ever felt really hungry and just had a glass of water and then realised that you weren't hungry at all? That's what they mean. That you could put off eating for another half an hour or whatever.
If you don't want to, and I don't, I'm a late night eater. I'm just putting on all different blushes. This one is the Maybelline Cheek Heat. Because I want like...
Sorry about that crackling, but I think it's BitChute's end, not mine.
Like a natural dewy look.
I wonder
Look
if
at my nails. Oh, fabulous color.
Right, where are we? Give me a minute, I'm going to try something and see if that gets rid of the crackling. I will be back. It's so annoying, still crackly, but if you can ignore that, I shall carry on.
When I'm thirsty. There's no such thing, as we've been taught, as hunger and thirst. You get mixed up. That's a bunch of bull. You don't need to eat breakfast first thing in the morning if you don't want to. And I don't. I'm a late night eater.
So annoying.
I'm just putting on all different blushes. This one is the Maybelline Cheek Heat. Because I want like a natural dewy look. Look at my nails. Oh, fabulous color. So, for instance, I haven't eaten yet. I had a cup of coffee and I'm just not hungry. And last night for dinner, I made 2 hamburger patties. I pan fry them with butter, and then I put a little salt, and you need salt, a little salt and pepper, and some garlic powder. And then when they're practically cooked, this time I did pour some Parmesan cheese on top. When they're practically cooked, I put a slice on each one of Munster. And then I eat them like that. I don't have any sauce. And if I did, it would be mustard.
She makes me laugh. She's just starting, so she's in the throes. She's in, what do they call it, the honeymoon period. Oh, I don't know why I didn't do this years ago. Oh, I'll never go back to eating how I used to. This is so easy. Why would anyone need to cheat? Then the next thing was, are you still doing keto? No.
Not a big ketchup person to begin with. I actually feel like I'm getting sick.
There's a new thing.
Kind of like and I couldn't finish both of them.
Oh, and go away! Who are you trying to kid? We've seen what you eat. I couldn't eat both of them. Couldn't eat 2 hamburger patties with a bit of cheese on. Really? Anyone believe that? Hands up who believes that. Nobody. Such a liar.
While lying in bed, I ate some cheese. And some almonds.
Well, maybe you should have finished the burgers.
Because I'm going by, I didn't the last time when I lost all that weight, when I went vegan. The reason I never talked about that was because while I did give up meat, because I loved meat substitutes, I only ate 1 meal a day, and I didn't want to tell people at the time because a lot of people at that time would not have
nothing to do with the painkilling tablets you were on that suppressed your appetite. I can't see. It's got a line through it. Damnation. Maisie
Agreed.
Daisy.
Okay, wait, I want
Has
to show you this.
Burke
This is
started college yet? It must be a really exciting time for him. She doesn't want to talk about him. She wants to talk about her.
the Danessa
Myricks.
Myricks
Fuckwit.
Beauty called Dew Wet Balm, and it's in the clear. And as you can see, it's a clear. Yes, he has started school. And like I could probably stick my nail into it, but that's the shine that you get off of it. You see that? And I just tap it in. And that gives the dew. And then this is a little bit of makeup, but mostly it's self-tanner, which I have on my arms and my legs. It's this self-tanner that I really like, Tanologist Express Tan. It's a water. You're supposed to use a mitt. I just use my hands. I spray it into my hand and I rub it all over my legs or wherever. And then I wash my hands, or I use a brush, not this one, but I would use a brush, spray the brush, and then contour with the brush. Like that. So I don't know, a few weeks ago, I wouldn't have been able to do this because I was into the snacking and eating all day long. Smart food, chocolate.
I only eat one meal a day. I don't eat until 6 o'clock. Now you're saying that you ate all day and snacked all day. Your neck looks more defined. Also, eat once a day for the past 7 years and late, and found that I have more energy that way.
I was into potatoes big time.
Stop sniveling.
Yes. Oh my God. Like I literally feel sick when I eat. And I'm trying to eat when I'm hungry and not eat when I'm not, which is how we're made. Like if you think about it, a baby.
Well, if you only drank when you were thirsty, then surely you should have known to only eat when you're hungry.
Cries or eats when they're hungry, and when they're not, they don't eat. Like Burke has the most incredible. He snacks, but only because he's hungry. He has no bad eating. I mean, he doesn't eat healthy because he's a boy and, college student, whatever. But he eats when he's hungry and he stops when he's full. I have never in his entire life heard him ever say, I'm stuffed. In fact, when he was little, I would be like, one more bite of macaroni and cheese, and he would throw up at Friendly's.
Yeah, you force fed him. Like you force feed all your animals. You want the carrot? You want the carrot? You want the carrot? Shoving it up the fucking animal's nose. I'm surprised he hasn't got an eating disorder growing up with you.
Forced him to eat one more bite, and he threw up. So I was like, I felt so bad. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. And even Gungor's family was like, let's make the hair as high as possible. Gungor's family was also like, eat, and because we associate eating with love, right? So I drink when I'm thirsty and I eat when I'm hungry. And I guess it is a mind click because I could not have done this a few weeks ago because I was too addicted to my smart food. I'll do my brain.
Why do they call it smart food when it's stupid food? Nobody needs to eat popcorn. I love popcorn. But it's like, why? Why call it smart food? Is that a way to get people to buy it and not feel so bad about eating a whole bag of carbs?
Browse a little bit with this. This is the most I can do.
No, when you say this is the most I can do, it's the most I can be bothered doing. You're not even trying. Oops, no, where did you go? Help.
That's the most, because I don't think I'm going to put on any eye makeup. I did yesterday. It looked really good. It looked so good. Like, Burke FaceTimed me, and when I answered, because he has only seen me, that looks a little weird, right? This one looks weird. What the fuck? What the hell's going on with this one? I feel like I wish I hadn't done that. I feel funny. I feel like I look like a clown.
Perfect for the car.
No eye makeup at all. Why do you think I should wear eye makeup? I don't feel like putting on mascara, but I will if you want me to.
So Burke said...
Maybe I should use this. Okay, hold on a second. I'm talking about a million different things. So anyways, Burke FaceTimed me yesterday. When I answered, I had done my hair because I had an interview. And I had done my hair and makeup. And he said, hi. And then he went, oh, beautiful. Like, it just flipped out of his mouth. So I was like, oh, it's just because I'm wearing makeup. And he's like, no, you're beautiful whether you wear makeup or not. And I was like, oh, so sweet.
He is. He's a good kid. But you never fucking gave him any credit for being a good kid. Did you? Narcosaurus.
Okay, so I was addicted to smart food. I had to have two big bags in the cabinet at all times, and then either a big Kit Kat bar or some kind of chocolate or a thing of Nutella. And then as a good dinner, lunch, I would eat a baked potato with butter, sour cream, and sesame seeds, salt and pepper, and then feel like shit. And
Jacket potatoes aren't that bad for you. I don't know why you're making it sound like it is. One potato in a balanced diet, there's nothing wrong with that.
Can't tell you how many nights food would get stuck because of the way that my stomach is and everything, and I'd have to throw up. Okay, I just want to show you this. This is Maybelline. You guys know that I've always promoted this for your eyes. I got a blue one,
Maybe
and I
it's Halloween.
put a little thing down my hand with it, and I could not get it off unless I used eye makeup remover. For 3 days, I took showers. I washed my hands constantly.
Yeah.
This is bulletproof, so I'm going to use it as a liner, and unfortunately, I have to go down here, so hold on. I want to try this out. I wanted black, but they don't make a black lipstick. They make a dark brown.
I want a zig-a-zig. What time are we on? 20. I'm sure they do make a black one. Lots of people wear black lipstick. What's your problem?
Move quickly with this.
Maybe had you got the brush out ready, you wouldn't be digging around in your plastic tub. Timmy Jean, I just lost 40 pounds on keto. I wish you luck. Well done, Timmy Jean. That's amazing.
Smudge it in.
See, really, when she's only got a fucking stomach that big, apparently, she shouldn't be that size. I don't understand.
So I went a little low, and I'll just fix that with the, oh, Timmy Bean, that's awesome.
Jean.
I'll use some eye makeup remover.
Is your interview close
to
by?
fix this.
Keep asking little questions like that, Maisie, and then everybody will know where she's going.
So I'm just doing old-fashioned, how we used to line, not the inside.
I used to line the inside. Just like Lady Diana. Same blue. That was huge in the 80s, wasn't it? Blue eyeliner.
So the main thing with keto is that you can't attach a carb to a fat to a protein. No.
What?
A fat to a carb.
What are you going on about? What do you mean you can't attach a fat to a carb? Bread and butter, that's a fat and a carb. What's she trying to say? What am I missing?
So if you're not going to, so like the worst thing you can eat is bread and cheese. Or potato or pasta with butter. And there's so many substitutes. So I'm not doing the whole, keto bars and looking, low sugar. I'm just eating foods, like whole foods that have no listed ingredients. That's the best way to do it.
Who are you telling? You've only just started. Christy Davis on Facebook can help you with keto. She'll shout at you now, Timmy.
So I don't care about bread. I never have. Bread just fills me up.
I love when she says that. I don't care about bread. And then the first thing she was doing when she dropped keto was eating bread like a bread monster. Oh, but I don't like bread. Whatever.
Pasta, don't need. And if I want pasta, I'll do the vegetable one. But I like eggs, cheese, bacon. I was also eating rice. I'm not going to eat rice anymore. A lot of those things are very inflammatory, and all my illnesses are inflammation illnesses.
Milk.
I don't eat beef jerky because it hurts my teeth. So you'd have to look it up. I don't know. If it has sugar in it, no. So I don't need, you can do things like sugar-free barbecue sauce. I don't like barbecue sauce enough that I need to have it.
Well, why are you talking about it then? It's things that you like that you might miss. There are people out there that love ketchup. So a sugar-free version of ketchup, they'd love that. You're just saying, oh, I wouldn't bother because you don't want it, you don't like it or whatever. It's just stop talking about things you wouldn't crave at any point. Never mind when you're keto. That's just stupid.
If I go out to Mexican, I'll get fajitas, either beef or chicken, probably beef, with the guacamole and sour cream and cheese. And I just won't have the tortilla. I never did anyway, see? So if I got like fish tacos, I just wouldn't eat the taco part.
Liar.
I took 5 eggs and I hard boiled them, and I am the best hard boiler ever. I have a secret, and I'll tell you how to do it.
Everybody knows how to hard boil a fucking egg. Does anyone remember that fucking video Lisa did? How to boil eggs so they peel easier. Really? You're going to teach me how to boil eggs now, are you?
And then I chopped it up really fine, and I added a little mustard and a little mayo, and no sugar, high protein and vegetables. So I chopped up the eggs, a little bit of mustard, a little bit of mayo. I like the ground mustard in eggs. It tastes really good. But you could also add salsa to it. And then I did salt and pepper, and then I made bacon, and then I used the bacon to scoop up.
You didn't make bacon. You cooked some bacon. Stop saying you made things. You didn't make it.
The eggs, and it was amazing. So this is how you make the best hard-boiled eggs. You take your pot and you put your amount of eggs in the pot that you want, and then you fill the pot with cold water over the eggs. Then you put the whole thing on the stove. They're doing construction in one of the apartments. Put the whole thing on the stove with a cover, and you boil, and you bring it up to a boil. And let it boil, a rolling boil, for like a good 5 minutes. And then once it comes up to a boil, you turn it off the stove, and you just leave them until they cool. And you will always have perfect hard-boiled eggs. Perfect.
I always have perfect hard-boiled eggs, and I don't faff about like that. She's so pleased with herself, look, because she learned something. That's the only thing she knows how to cook. That and bacon in the microwave, and everything else she sautés.
So you could do tuna fish. You could do chicken in a can. I mix it with mustard. You could use a little mayo. You could
Chicken in a can. That just sounds so wrong.
put in chopped up pickles, onions, and seasoning like salt and pepper and garlic, and just eat it like that. You could put it on, hi Jojo, you could put it on lettuce. So I've been really into the hamburger patties with cheese and bacon. I couldn't even finish 2 yesterday. And I mean, give me a block of cheese and I could live on that. I can live on cheese, all different cheeses. I just love cheese.
I remember you saying that cheese was your nemesis, and you had to stop eating it because it was making you so sick, hence why you went vegan.
Cheese. Trying to think what else. Like I could make a chicken dish with butter. Yes, you start the hard-boiled eggs on high right away and have it go to a rolling boil. For like 5 minutes, you let it boil.
Why?
But you start out with cold water because then they don't crack.
Newtown girl, are you telling me you don't know how to boil an egg? Really?
So, like, let's say I want eggs. I might make scrambled eggs and put in Parmesan cheese, 3 different cheeses, and salsa that has no sugar, you know. So you can make your own salsa by cutting up tomatoes. And I haven't done that because tomatoes are
Tomatoes, my dear, are high in carbs.
inflammatory producing vegetable for me. So I also get zucchini and I cut it into long strips, and then I pan fry it with oil and butter so that at the same time, so that there's not no burning of the butter. So if you mix olive oil with butter, it doesn't burn.
Why are you trying to teach people how to cook when you can't? And it sounds like most of them can't either. I'd rather listen to someone that knew how to cook than you. And these are basic things that everybody knows already. Tell me something I don't know.
And then I pan fry that as well with salt and pepper and cumin and cilantro. And then I can literally eat the whole bowl throughout the night. I like it when they're cooled off. And
Yeah, it's because you're a little toddler and you have to have your food all mushed up and warm, not hot. Don't do hot foods.
I might even add sesame seeds or sesame oil as a condiment to it. I like different varying of the texture. So, as I'm cutting it up, the vegetables are already starting to cook. So there are some that are going to be more cooked than others. I love it. Green zucchini, it's like my favorite. I can do it with mushrooms as well. Mushrooms, onions, peppers, zucchini. I don't know. It's just so easy. And then for fruit, I just eat either strawberries, which I haven't yet, but I got blackberries. You can have regular blueberries. Hey, Jess. I mean, everything, it's just like very satisfying, and I'm not hungry. So it's working for me, and I'm not weighing myself because I don't really care. I'll weigh myself when I get down. That's what I did the last time as well. I just can't face the scale because I know it's well over 200, and I don't want to see that shit.
Didn't everybody say it's probably way over 300 at the time? So you're Americans, you're better at doing that, looking at somebody. Oh yeah, he was 6'2" and 180 pounds, and he went northwest to wherever, and that's lot we're over here again. Yeah, he was about that big and this wide, and he ran that way. Right, I'm going to call this as the first half, and there will be a part 2. So if you got this far with me, thank you very much, and hopefully I will see you in part 2.